If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They support all platforms, and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
Guys, the first match of Championship Sunday, version 1 versus FaZe Clan, and the storylines that are emerging here are eternal. Immediately kicking things off is Typical.
Typical's moved away from his Exo-1 that was so effective for him in the past. He's back in the Fennec, and I think in any car in the game, he can hit that. Good defending from FaZe Clan, and that is what Roldis has really brought to this team.
But I love that offense that we saw from Beast Mode there. Gets two defenders to go. Big bump on the back line in FaZe Clan, up by 2.
Right now, we've seen FaZe Clan go undefeated in games where they score first. They're currently 7-0. So
he's always been. You talk to the pros about Typical, and they always say, oh no, if he sees an open net, rarely does he miss. But throughout the season, had a few issues as AJ gets the flip. Priest goes under the defender. Mechanics on full display for FaZe Clan.
AJ's inaugural goal on Championship Sunday, taking it underneath one, and then Beast Mode going for that pre-jump. Knows that AJ...
And there he is, coming from that wall. He can do anything. Such a good player. 1v1, 3v3, whatever it is. He can put past in as well. Typical. He wants to get the top corner. It's fourth. A flourish for FaZe Clan.
Through the entire defense of version 1, I love every player getting involved. And you see Torment had to respect that jump on first killer.
Still safe by first killer. How does he always find himself in the right place? That one, is it going to be a little bit heavy? It's actually a great fake there from Typical, involved again to the end. One more chance for V1. They do take a goal into game 2. That will wake them up.
It absolutely will, and no better player for version 1 to see that ball hit the back of the net other than Beast Mode.
He's looking every bit a World Championship MVP so far since he's been playing here, but it's version 1 who started this game the better. A goal, a lead for them could be massive. Com gets it, he's on the score sheet.
Com, at the end of the last game, looked pretty dejected. He knew that there was more that they can offer. And the pass to me across from Beast Mode.
Finally he gets some. Beast Mode comes up. It's a very neutral game 3, and I think that version 1 will be happier about that.
Absolutely shot from Beast Mode. Open on the back line, and version 1 taking the first goal.
Brilliant chance for Beast Mode there to finally receive that pass midfield. Torment,
clear downfield as we go back and forth.
Halfway through, and version 1 maintaining that 1-goal lead. We saw the win from that.
Oh, nice pass.
Come back to Torment. Offensively, they are linking up.
We knew what Torment was trying. I'd fallen for it. We'd fallen for it. Everybody in this stadium had fallen for it. Apart from Typical. And now down the other end, it leads to a massive counter-attack. One end to the other. FaZe Clan equalized.
Huge own goal here from Com, but he had no other option available. He's just trying to keep this ball away from first killer, and it continued to build up, and eventually it was just going to burst.
The first game now we've seen
both
teams score, and immediately from the kickoff, Beast Mode!
It seems the kickoffs are the story of these World Championships. If you mess them up, you can give away any momentum that you build up, and that's going to be a job for
this guy with 40 boost. What can he do versus Com? Gets it pinched into the corner and then sees a very juicy boost plan waiting for him.
Lovely transition play. Beast Mode gets the fake on AJ. AJ's floating into nothingness.
Hook, line, and sinker baits the defense out of the box. AJ put on skates, looking silly. As AJ just trying to keep that one away from Beast Mode. Beast Mode does get the boost grab. Typical, much needed touch. They're bunched up on the back wall. Chaos on the back line, and Torment extends the lead.
It had to be him. It just had to be him. It's Com that does all the work there, going for those bumps. And Torment takes the touch, slows it down, and slots it into the bottom right corner.
To keep their composure in those moments is, as we said, Cole, an opportunity for Rolls did this to work for that paycheck. With the 5th.
That goal there makes it the biggest game win of this series so far, beating the 4-1 in game number 1. Just in case that was a mental block that version 1 may have had. That one is up. First killer gets to the side. AJ's there. Typical waiting. FaZe Clan improving. Version 1 though, still looking dangerous when they get the ball. Typical's pass could be great, depending on who's going in. Who better than first killer?
I love this pass here in the midfield as we see Typical come off, and the vision to see first killer and the communication on point. You got Torment.
He come back on the attack at the behest of AJ.
Typical, nice catch there at the midline. His first killer, plenty of space afforded to him. Typical on the back wall, puts it down, but Beast Mode puts it right
in the corner. FaZe Clan on the attack, but with no boost to show for it.
Oh, nice challenge there from Beast Mode. Calm looking to go up. Beast Mode says, see you later, sayonara, and Calm ties us up.
Calm drops the bomb and manages to tie up versus FaZe Clan. Game 4 with 46 seconds left. That's how they're going to be going forward through the series as well. One more, they find themselves on that series point in the semi-finals. Date awaiting the Beast Mode. Chance to shoot, chance to score, but first killer is fantastic.
With just one.
It's typical. Keeps things alive for FaZe Clan.
First gonna dispossess this teammate, but the pressure does continue for FaZe Clan, and it is not abating.
No!
It goes low!
No!
It is an equalizer!
Who better than first killer to be the man to bring FaZe Clan right back into this series? It was looking agonizing for them, and it was
I
actually a
have
touch
no
point.
idea what you just asked me.
Timeout, no timeout. Bad idea? Good idea?
I think I'm okay with it considering the momentum that version 1 were having. And Come immediately
Oh, there it
off
is.
the
Here it
restart,
is.
gets the double.
I asked you a question, the answer is yes, great idea from version 1. They knew what they were doing. It's going to get a filthy flip reset. Beast Mode is going to be there to put it away.
It's chaos out of the kickoffs. He was probably pushing forward as he gets demoed there. Efforts of Calm and Torment slowing things down as AJ almost gets the read. First killer puts it on, and AJ finishes it off, and bang bang plays from both.
An immediate response, 16 seconds to get one apiece. Trying to just do anything they can, and AJ
In the
spinning
way,
it on the goal.
Com has maybe got a touch on that one. Instead it just bounces to typical. Then Com gets involved. Someone is chasing all the way down. It's version 1 with the next attack. Calm, he tries to
Where is it?
Beast Mode!
Okay.
Beast Mode finishes it.
He does a stutter step as he approaches as well, puts the brakes on, and then punches the defense.
I mean, Calm was just sitting there with the ball on his hood.
Hey, version 1
What
are
felt
playing,
like
their mechanics so effective, their team play so dynamic. Maybe this is exactly what they need. They just need goals. They need to get forward. They need to attack. They need to challenge. They need to score. They need to get Beast Mode on that ball as much as possible.
Purple raining down on Wasteland. The chance for version 1 to go 3-1 up, and they have taken it. There is
version
no way
1.
to beat.
Typical needs to get something going for FaZe Clan. Suddenly they find themselves 2 goals behind. Where did that come from, they'll be asking. Not yet, though. Typical and first killer, and AJ involved too.
Typical says bye-bye on the goal line. The save was there, but AJ and First Killer combined in Beast
Explosions
Mode.
everywhere as well. First killer almost gets past Com. Version 1 need a teammate here. Beast Mode's coming in. Typical's charged it down. AJ's in. That could be 3-3. The bull is just falling for the attackers every time.
3-all and nearly 3:33 on the clock. AJ, the fact that he just goes for that.
Their teammates have done all the work, swept away the defending. AJ, maybe he can go solo. Not much boost. Has to tee up first killer. He does manage to put it past the defense and gets the second. Beast Mode had no room to play with. Typical. How does he reach those angles every time?
The net is his canvas, and his car is the brush. He just blasts
With
the
each
net.
other on Wasteland.
What did you say about version 1 being the most offensive team left in this competition?
Somehow they are just turning that round entirely. They just fancy going mad with
my.
it. But with first killer, he's not just mad, he is angry.
That's 4 goals in a row for FaZe Clan as well. They were 3-1 down in this one. They just kept going, stuck to their work. Just a cherry on top. Com needs to be careful it doesn't become 9. He's bumped out the way. These bumps so effective for FaZe Clan. Roman gets it long. Beast Mode is there. He sinks it past the defense. It's 5-4.
A huge strike from the midfield. The pass coming in from Torment. That man doesn't need to dodge. Why would you? You can
Just
get
like
a
that, Beast Mode right out of the kickoff gets the big boost deal. Couple go from FaZe Clan, and they both miss. Huge mistake there on the back line. Both hanging, dangling. But First Killer gets that one back.
in the defense was trying to clear this away towards Com in the centre, but Typical he is up so far. That is so typical. Dropping it down with Torment, able to try and double that.
what a
AJ for the
save!
double bar.
Will have these demos and bumps in their locker.
You know, I don't know what Fireburner told him in that timeout, but I think I can translate roughly, and it's get the first goal. It is so important. Do not allow them to take the first step in game number 6.
Love that first touch from Com. That's going to open it. Oh, actually for himself, he reads the bounce, he gets the goal, he gives V1 the lead.
Nothing but Com on that play. Receives a pass, it's barely in the replay. He manages to beat out 2 players. Typical first killer.
Oh, and a big bump there from Torment, but AJ follows in tow. Typical has to rotate back, realizing the pass. Here comes Beast Mode. Double tap is there. Is denied. AJ holding on for dear life.
This time Beast Mode taking out first killer, not just leaving it to Com to go round on the demolition derby. First killer up in the air, wants to go over the second. He does so on the backboard. Will that be a chance? FaZe Clan take it!
And typical, great follow-up from the pass from First Killer. You thought the double might come out. Calm has to respect it, and by the time he realized...
Stars, they're still involved in this one.
On the left-hand wing, Beast Mode gets the 100 boost, goes high, air dribbles, gets that 50, it goes long, it goes in!
In the battle of the young newbies, it's Beast Mode that scores maybe the killing blow in this game. Beast Mode, the challenge game's still good. FaZe Clan on the attack all the way to the end. First game still Beast Mode. AJ gets a chance anyway. Where's typically starting passes? We said you can never count them out. There is your proof.
Torment just gets in the way of that ball, and the wherewithal
Killer's big challenge on the net.
and also manages to stay so close to it that he can get that touch and keep the possession. Torment leaving way to Beast Mode. It rolls so dangerous. It's Torment, because who else?
We just keep having wonderful games in this series. Overtimes everywhere, goals flying in. Torment just sneaks in there.
Chattering in their eardrums. Beast Mode pre-flips, but can't find the ball. And Calm, big miss. Typical, put it to the back line. And Killer gets a doink himself under the defender. FaZe Clan up 1.
How have Doinks been so disastrously devastating this series so far? He lands, he sends it in. Just
Torment puts it only across his goal line. Version 1 needs so much more. FaZe Clan just have to hold. Each second will feel like an eternity. Can they manage it? Not quite yet. Here is going the corner. It's dangerous. First Killer has to avoid the ball and does. FaZe Clan are your first semi-finalists. They've made it through. It's gone all the way, and maybe FaZe Clan will too.
continuing the trend, we have now got
reigning supreme in that category, but it can definitely be disrupted with a player like Squishy in the backfield.
Chance there, Chicago putting a shot on, and it's in! G2 Esports starts the series off with the first goal.
First goal for G2, and it's from Atomic in the corner, wins one challenge, and then dunks the follow-up.
They've just been so close, but yet so far, Daz. I mean, we've seen Justin a few times. He's had a couple good looks. He just has not connected, and that will miss oh so costly as G2 marches right down the field. Chicago adds a second.
Two in a row.
You see the race between Squishy and JNAPS, and Squishy gets there first, keeping the ball in the orange half.
Yeah, that's pivotal from Squishy in the midfield, and it's led to a shot on target. The first goal for NRG.
They finally find success. Justin gets a great challenge win. You see Chicago looking for a piece of the ball.
Wasting as much precious time off this clock.
Final few seconds. G2 need this drive.
JNAP's there
to put it in. Saved on the goal line by Squishy.
But he's stopped by Squishy.
I'm impressed. NRG, they have got G2 Esports downloaded, at least for the first minute of game number 3. JNAPS is in the air, waiting, and then a pass down to Chicago. You think they're downloaded, but NRG can't get in the way of this midfield pass. It's too strong, it's too accurate, and of course G2 strike first.
It's all about angles.
How can they perform when they play from behind? So far, it's been tough for them this series. But oh my, a big mistake. Chance here for Chicago to add to the lead, and it goes in!
They're a mess. They're an absolute mess right now. This ball just off the crossbar, and everybody in panic mode trying to recover.
And that's what's creating this level of possession that NRG can't match and can't find a clear against. We'll look at Atomic, his rotation, getting aggressive, going for a bumper, maybe even a shot, save from Squishy.
Unbelievable.
And as hard as G2 have pushed, they have not been able to break through the NRG defense.
That might do it, that might do it.
No! Squishy denies! It's still scoreless!
Squishy, the guardian angel for NRG, but he's not there for this one. It's Atomic to end the drought and get the first goal for G2.
They pulled Squishy out! A miss from Garrett on the back wall!
Now Squishy finally gets one away, but there's nobody to pass to. This will fall to Justin. Can't make good on it. Now with 5 seconds left, Garrett has to retreat. He can't get there in time. Chicago strikes again.
G2 charge forward. Atomic pushes through. Leaves a lane for Chicago. And
how you move out of the defensive side for NRG. You're under so much pressure. You don't have any boost. But still, you have to find a way to march downfield when there's shots like this coming at you. Left and right, Daz. What can you do?
Nothing, because nothing is stopping Chicago from putting that in the back of the net.
One of the the best
Beautiful.
look we have seen from NRG, but just like that, we are back down the other end.
Decent amount of boost for Justin, trying to carry this all the way through.
Oh.
And it's off the post. Gear trying to keep this in.
Only
Pass.
temporarily. This goes all the way across where JNAPS is waiting down in front, and Justin pops one away with Atomic lurking. Oh, shot on here is saved away. Chicago getting it
Little
done on
amount
both.
of time they're getting on the offensive side.
Nerves and pressure building. Season on the line and time ticking down. You need a goal.
Drop
You need to
down.
stop Atomic, and you just can't do it.
Atomic adds his second, and it could be the dagger. Up high, down hard. 2 down to 5 seconds left, and the World Championship reign is all over. G2 gets FAZE in the semis.
We will crown a new champion in the Dickies Arena.
Tell you what, every time you see a champion on their last legs, they get that
Edge to the side for just a moment as they took the stage, but how quickly it is erased as the game begins. Game 1, nice bump on that back line for Philly, and Astral gonna start things off for KCorp.
He's been scoring all of the goals for KCorp so far. Here he is again on the end of this one. It was Nolly charging into Seiko. But Itachi did the simple play, but that's the one that was needed.
Itachi doesn't really get the love that he deserves. He gets so much credit, you know, on the pitch
Open
from
net.
players. And when it comes down to just a couple of those kickoffs, they can change series.
And how often have we seen that today? Just a poor kickoff attempt from one side and an easy goal for the... They have not had much success playing in front of a live environment, and this being the largest crowd in RLCS history.
Another one.
Another one through the back gate. Team BDS left the door wide open.
A huge overcommit there for Team BDS. Monkey Moon nowhere near that one as Extra rotated backwards, and
Yes,
KCorp had a
they took that in Spring Regional 2 very recently. That was a 4-2 result. Did not even go to 7. The KCorp, great start for them.
Oh, Astral! Astral, where did you come from? 1-0 KCorp.
Just coming off of the back line. Great vision from Itachi, but better redirect from
Blocked
Astral.
out again by Nolly.
And KCorp making their jobs so much easier in this series, getting those early goals and just keeping that lead.
Do you know what, crowd? I agree with it. Boo back to you all. Leave it, leave it. This is serious stuff.
You've got to honour a rule too. I'm sorry, Colin, with the crowd on this
Can't
one.
get control of it. Extra can't even touch it past Astral. Monkey Moon's the last line of defenders, and he does get it to Seiko. This is where Seiko can be so dangerous. He chooses right this time. Finally, the pass connects, and Team BDS get their goal.
And Seiko and Monkey Moon combining powers here. Great play from Seiko. Gets the demo, gets the pass. Tees up Monkey. When they really stretch BDS out, they're not able to keep up that aggression. They're not able to get those follow-up shots, but Monkey Moon looking for a follow-up on that. Doesn't need it. Seiko gets the overtime winner.
And it all came from a clearance that had a Team BDS player on the end of it. Monkey Moon, not only did he get the touch towards Seiko, KCorp are a team of individuals that have been written off so many times, dropped by teammates, forgotten in conversations for tournaments. But Team BDS are starting to push back against them.
Seiko's lava car looking hot as ever. A couple of misses on the back and a dunk from Extra. Seiko takes this guy though. There is somebody from KCorp challenges. Make sure that they shut him down as early as they can. If he has free reign, then it becomes terrifying. And a miss from Monkey Moon leaves it open for the Englishman.
That is a big, big miss from Monkey Moon, a player who can lose it mentally. This is where his teammates need to be speaking to him. The communication.
From Astral, and he gets the boost steal. It's going to really slow down Team BDS here as they try and work through the corner. Seiko's seen it a million times. Monkey Moon, it puts the shot on open net. Where was the defense from KCorp?
Where was the defense? I don't even know. It just comes to Seiko going to the ceiling. Astral wanting to return back, and Itachi getting just
He's one of the
out.
fastest players into the air out of anyone, even at the pro level. He can surprise
Another
again.
one.
He's also got a decent challenge game as well.
and you just saw Astral throw his head back and take a big sigh, realizing he made such a big mistake there. Pinches that ball directly center, and Seiko there for the cleanup.
He's been their best player this tournament. Demos have been important for Team BDS. Extra, his boom is long, but Itachi is there for him.
These demos are going to serve to kill KCorp off the face of the earth. Even if you have a blue wall, it can always be knocked back down.
Just throwing in complete disarray on the back line. See you later, Nully. So aggressive
BDS
from
are
Team
going to see it away as they're getting so much better. KCorp, the attention turns to them. Can they stop the French Behemoth in its tracks? Or maybe not mistake, go for that double toe! His mechanics have awoken now too!
Oh, a double tap to open up game number 4 off of the pass from Monkey Moon, but the streak for Seiko continues. And
Instead he maintains full control, sends it to the wall, and just makes it so this pressure can continue.
Huge clearances from Team BDS, but KCorp are getting Astral, he gets the second, but Seiko, he's the savior. What a save!
That was on
No one
target.
getting consistent touches of the ball, no clear passes, nothing incisive. Now Extra can actually dribble. Wants to get it underneath Nolly and does. Astral challenges as far as Seiko. Team BDS completely on the same line.
I want you to keep your eyes on Extra. Watch the wave dash here. Get to the right side of the ball so we can win the 50, make the ball go back towards central.
Close control to it. Astral there, he gets the chance, he shoots it long. Seiko is almost taken out by Itachi. Not quite fast enough, KCorp. They'll go again. Astral sinks it. KCorp alive again.
Brilliant positioning from Astral, who knows that the opportunity from Itachi is going to be there. He can turn. He is up so fast. Seiko, although he has
Seiko's
free
just going to catch it and flick it high. Itachi is in the air. He doesn't really know what to do with it. Instead, he almost smushes it against his own back wall. Nolly has to win this race against Monkey Moon. Nolly can't win the race against Monkey Moon. Team BDS up by 2.
And Monkey Moon just kisses it underneath the crossbar. I love the pass from Extra, utilizing the backboard as a 4th player.
We enter the final minute with Team BDS on Utopia with a 2-goal lead.
Astral not quite connecting there with an early flip reset, and now off the back wall, there's another chance. It's Monkey Moon again. It's also simple for Team BDS.
The hammer meets the nail, and Team BDS 4 goals extra yet again, setting up the man who has been by his side for the last couple of...
Itachi is trying something stylish. Team BDS defending at the start.
What better arena than Wasteland to try and secure some of those scraps and
Astral.
form them into a win? Astral is the man completing the scrap heap challenge.
15 seconds in, and it takes a little aggression from Nolly, but all 3 members from Team BDS forming a line. That initial goal really helps to bring the momentum and the confidence back to KCorp, because they really looked like they had their heads down, and what a big challenge. And Monkey Moon can't get there. Nolly wins that one mid-air and puts them up 2.
Just seeing it tantalizingly float towards the back corner. Monkey Moon rotated confidently, thinking Extra was
BDS still emerged with the ball.
Oh, and a big bump as well, keeping things alive as Itachi puts it all the way downfield. Open net, can Extra catch up? The answer is no, and KCorp up by 3.
What an opportunity for them. They've gone up by 3 in a minute and a half. Itachi yet again going on that shot. Extra. They've been so
Play their usual style of squeezing out the opposition, but if you misjudge it and mistime it just by a second, you leave yourself completely stranded. It could be 4 from the kickoff. Astral ain't gonna miss that. KCorp, you're back, lads.
Eversax is a genius. Whatever he said in that timeout, it has been the perfect medicine for the KCorp wound.
Field pass, and Itachi can't quite get there, I'm sorry.
What a dominant turnaround this has been in the series. Seiko and Extra and Monkey Moon wanting to get one for the road, but Itachi, he shuts them down on the highway. A little bit of confusion on the goal line, but still yet saved away.
Oh, and Nolly avoids the bump. And this ball, once it hits the ground, it is solidified. It is written in stone. Game 6 is gonna be underway, but Monkey Moon wants to get a consolation prize, and they do. A feel-good one, but doesn't matter much.
A doink to take home with them for Team BDS, but they will still be very upset with their day's work right there on Wasteland. Extra, that is one. They seemed sluggish in the last game, Team BDS, and that's credit to KCorp. This one, they've already started out the blocks hot. But KCorp have wrestled it back, Itachi to the back wall. Nolly is there! Nolly gets KCorp in the lead!
To start it off, who could it be other than Nolly? The setup from Itachi is spectacular. And Seiko, he took a little second just to work out.
It's going to cause some confusion on both sides, I believe, but Nolly is the one to clean things up. He's the sweeper right now for KCorp. He's also getting all the flip resets. Astral's coming in. Is surely going to make it 2. Does make it 2.
And it feels like the defense over-respects that flip reset, got 2 to go. It was wide open for still boxed Astral.
into their own half. And Monkey Moon stealing that boost away from Extra. It just means that attack just shuts down a bit quicker than they wanted to. Nolly working around one, and Itachi is there to receive it, just returning the favor to his teammate.
Team BDS's defense is a little bit too central, too close to the ball. The near post rotation's not working. KCorp bypass.
KCorp looking to extend this lead even further.
Yeah, they can sense blood right now from Team BDS. They know this is the team that can just give up in their minds. That one's over the top. It's for KCorp running riot.
We mentioned earlier that 99.9% of the times their team is down by 4 goals, they win the game. But there's still game management left. KCorp may well be too much for BDS.
And Team BDS just tripping over their own feet right now, seemingly continuing to make mistake after mistake. But Monkey Moon gonna say mistake no more. The comeback is alive and well.
They sliced that 4-goal lead down to just 3 as Seiko pips it central. Monkey Moon already up center of the goal.
It's not the same as Will. That demo will help though. Nolly can't quite get it on target for 5. That was an open goal.
But he had 0 boost. Was not expecting the opportunity. And Seiko, he's going to take it down the other end instead.
Don't get too confident if you're on the side of KCorp here. Great pass forward, an outlet pass to Extra.
On in alongside one of the defenders. Seiko to catch with under a minute left. BDS still need 2.
It's time to pull the rabbit out of the hat. Time to show everything that you have. Another Rule 1 broken, but you can't quite blame them in the biggest moments.
Extra, he goes over
Trying
to
to get
Monkey
involved. It would be so huge for him to get a goal here, but KCorp clears it all the way downfield.
It was a clear, and it was a huge clear from Itachi.
Nice!
Right back at them. Extra hasn't been too involved this series. What a time to get your goal.
Extra, the man in this game, receiving it again from Monkey Moon. Since it's back behind him.
Double commit.
Monkey Moon is so fast, but there has been a double commit. Astral is going for Seiko, but he just about shakes himself free.
BDS.
Nolly.
Oh, never mind.
Target, and Nolly equalizes.
Never mind about BDS, because it's all about the Nolly show.
And Nolly with the change-up shot here. See Seiko coming in hot, puts it down.
Almost cooling each other off, cooling each other on, and then bumping each other. Team BDS, though, just about keep those comms up, but KCorp coming forward. Monkey Moon has to be and does beat Nolly, and beats the whole KCorp defense.
Speaking of defense, where was it? Everyone went all in, and Nolly, the challenge was never gonna be there. You gotta rotate back. KCorp still down 1 goal. It's almost the final countdown. They just need 1 to tie us all up and go to OT.
Sounds so easy when you put it like that, and maybe it will be when Nolly gets the free shot, but it's beaten away by Team BDS. So close for Team BDS. They just have to get control of this ball. Even better, they can get it in the back of the net. It's not going to happen there, so the ball stays high. Astro with a good clearance. Extra is there as well. Nolly's waiting for it. That's all he can do. It catches up against Seiko. Does he have the boost? Does he have the ability?
He's still there.
He keeps it up even more.
Nolly!
Monkey Moon! Astro keeps it up in the air again.
It's still there.
Astro up against Seiko. Seiko just puts his foot on the brake for a second and slows things down.
We're going again.
Monkey Moon, it's on the floor. The champions elect survive an absolute gauntlet from KCorp. Team BDS are your semi-finalists.
BDS, they walked out with...
Yeah, you don't want to go game 7 if you're the Panther, if you're Furia, but it is time to see if it's the other Furia once again here in the Dickies Arena and rising up to the occasion so fast. Only 3 seconds for the first goal.
An unknown at the beginning of the season with a run of form. It's a brutal start, a brutal match for Furia, and it might be Brewers Rise! Blocked out by Yan, South America's best.
You see, that 1v1 situation, Yanks was waiting so patient until he got the chance, and now, and this is scored from the King! And the match is tied to 1.
They've gone the other way. Carter's read him like a book. And
they were not able to
as
do so against G2, and that's why G2 took advantage of them. They were G2 attack every single time, and Furia was on the defensive. But this time, if they're able to use Kai on the midfield, things might be a little bit different. Oh my God! Yo-Yo! In between everyone!
You can see why it's so difficult to defend Moist. All 3 members can do something.
Furia back down yet again. We'll have ourselves a best of 7. Both teams will have access to a timeout. as Card takes the shot, another open net.
Moist is not defending that net. They really are just focusing on offense the whole time. Beautiful pass by Kaio. They should know better. They should know that by now.
As Joyo dances over the top of one, even gets a set up. In comes Rise. He's one-on-one. Card up, and Card nowhere near it.
You can't stop him. You get towards the net. You see Rise, and you fall to the flick.
And the beautiful thing is that
a little bit more now. They've been stung twice. Don't want it to happen again, especially with less than 2 minutes remaining and 1 goal lead as Vatira comes in late. But he can find the angle.
They're finding comfort here, Moist. We know how they've stepped up in every situation of the winter split against the North American crowd and the spring split to win it.
But it's just not happening at the moment. Moist playing keep away. And Furia looking like they're going to have to figure it out later on. An own goal to finish us off. Rise, hat-trick hero.
it's so hard to defend these guys whenever they make the touches out of nowhere. Like, it seems they will not be able to
Even if you make that save, it is very likely there'll be a Moist player following up.
I gotta say, we were asking for Yanks. I think he is attacking a little bit more now. Card, who has been very good in offense, was able to get that out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting the upper 90, just like that.
I can tell you who else didn't expect it. Joyo, look at the effort he made. He knew it.
A minute left.
It was. We saw yesterday between Furia and the club that these sort of defensive showings are not rare, but now Vatira, he's broke through them all. What each?
It baffles me. It baffles me, like, how confident Card was to going for that ball. But you have in front of you Vatira, one of the most mechanical players we have.
Both teams, however, have not found that clean-cut opportunity. Now off the backboard, Vatira! Saved! Follow up! Popped up high! And that was so crucial from Kaio, meaning that the shot could not be rifled in.
Getting pretty well on defense because, like you said, they didn't have that much boost. They rotated very shortly on defense. Now Kaio has a chance with a shot. What a save by Rice.
Keep an eye on the boost amounts of Moist. They're starting to run out. They need to get rid of this soon. That corner's certainly going to help, but the boost is away from them yet again.
They can't find that gap.
Vatira off the backboard, tokes it back around. Two players go at him. Vatira!
3.5 minutes, the Furia held on. 3.5 minutes. That would have been that region in this championship. We'll see how it plays out.
Yanks attacking fast. Kaio trying to go for that ball. Guard has a chance. He's going for it. And now they react on time. 12 seconds. First goal for Furia.
It took no time at all.
Respond and respond well. Furia have got their first.
About the whole series.
Moist either caught in the transition or not caught at all. Oh, Joyo, can he go the whole way? Vatira is stopped! Furia hold on to their lead! It feels like since we scored the goal, now we go off the backboard. No, Jan, make sure that there's nothing available. Well, that Moist really had a rebound as Joyo rotates in and it's too late! What was he doing?
He just couldn't get back in time. He was demoed out of the play.
Oh, there we go, okay.
Winter again, no
One
more.
more twist. Nope, Furia keeping that one out. And despite how much defense they had to play, they were steadfast the entire way as there's going to be one back from Moist. Couldn't get it in time though. And Furia are on the board.
One for the road for Moist. But this is what we wanted to see. If
Jan this
Furia
time takes a little bit too much of a touch, but Rise classes the Joyo. Vatira tries to save it.
No way!
Moist tripped over themselves, and Furia have got the first.
It's a cataclysm. Failure from Moist, and they've been destroyed.
Once that was a forced mistake. Moist forced to hit one another. Rise is under pressure. Matrix is around the demo, gets the ball. He's now taking to the opposite side of the field. On the reset, can he outplay everybody? Rise! That was otherworldly!
Brilliance from Rise. He makes the mistakes, but then he finds final. And with 10 seconds left, Joyo has possession.
Joyo has possession, going for the solo play, the ball onto Vatira's hands, and of course, it is going to be a goal. Boys securing this game number 5.
Vatira from one end to the other, and Moist Esports. Boy,
they come back.
Double match points secured. Maybe even a third goal. Rise is flexing on all of them. This is the moist we feared.
This is perfection.
To work.
Tokyo stormy as well. It's rainy, it's moist in the stadium. It's now 56-0 for games where one team gets on match point, but Yan, he wants to counter that narrative.
You have to remember, on winter, these two teams met, and Furia was able to win
Starting to make
3 in a row.
plays, and Moist have to start watching out.
Yan, reset for Furia to dodge a hit.
Position! Yan! Oh my god, worship at the altar of Yan! He's done it again! A flip reset off the roof!
For a second, delays underneath! No nutmeg available to Vatira!
Still a chance for Kaio. Oh no, Kaio guard wisely waited in the back. Yo-Yo against everyone. He doesn't care. He's gonna put it on net. Yo-Yo, how good is he? Guard was in front of him. He didn't care one bit. He had his target was the backboard, and then later on,
Rise, waits for Card. Gets past. Now Card up against Vatira. Infield, that's open! 2-goal lead is back!
the demo, the pass, the shot on net. What else do you want? Beautiful play by the Panther, by Furia.
Letting what I want to happen not quite be what is currently happening as Kaio on the backboard. Has he got the set? Oh my goodness, he almost has the goal. Oh! Vatira! He keeps Moist in it!
Out of nowhere, Batida with a read. I thought it was a goal from Gordon. Now it's still Batida. Batida, he made it happen. Again, one player from Moist just makes a save and go all the way to the other side and gets a goal.
It's like a formation, the flying team!
They're up against it! And they need to hold on! Card moving in. He doesn't take his own teammate. Off the backboard! Goal!
And Moist has been so good at defending the backboard, but this time they were just too far away.
Tries to go low, and Card guides it into the corner, into safety.
Moist have been playing with fire, but if anyone can do it, they can clinch it. And no, Card! 34 seconds left on the clock, and he wants it more than anyone else.
Bow to the king.
Shogun just wants to hear you say it. Say it, Shogun.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up, get loud as Laybook would say. We are going to Champions Field.
Game number 7. We knew it. We knew it. We have
Kyle's got his back turned. Instead, he waits. He waits. Joyo in. That's a playable position for Moist. Joyo back down.
It's over.
Rise. Oh, this is it. Vatira calls it off the backboard. Joyo tries to keep the play going. That's still in a dangerous spot. No back and forth. It's turn after turn. No.
Rice. I mean, that's a fitting name right there. Moist with the first goal of game number 7.
After 2 minutes of holding on, Moist get the one step, but then let it slip!
Karma for Los Angeles! Karma!
He's found it in front of net. And so many close chances, it goes the other way too.
Back into the midfield.
What a laser beam. What a read from Jojo, and he was so calculated.
Don't want this in their side of the field.
Yanks way up high. He has Kaio up front. The pass for Gord, and it shoots. Jojo with the save. How he could see it.
Card infield, taken away. Kaio now looking for the back one. That's so awkward though. Kaio bumps it off. Now comes the follow into the back of the net. 2-8. We keep going.
Glory for Yan! Glory for Furia!
Yan intercepts. Yan wins the challenge, but Vatira helps. He keeps it away. Moist did not let this drop earlier on. Now they're up against it. Furia! Have they done it?
seconds is all they need!
Moist, where are you at?
1 second left. Yo-Yo going for the ball. Caio, shut it down, and Furia wins!
History has been made in the biggest LAN in Rocket League history. The favorites Moist have gone down
To
the
finally
South
get
American-
this close to a world championship. Pop-up opportunity for Chicago. The leading scorer in the tournament doesn't convert, but JNAPS does. Top left, 1-0.
This is how threatening Chicago can be. All three players of FaZe Clan expected a flip reset, expected a
And
shot
that's what
to come.
makes G2 such a threat. Because even if Chicago doesn't get the touch, you got JNAPS, who's one of the best shooters in the world. He showed you there. AJ, though, blocked down from Atomic. Can he save it again? Yes! G2
Game
can.
one.
Final 30 seconds in game one, and FaZe Clan have yet to be successful on offense. G2's been keeping the ball away from him. Almost putting in another one in Chicago! He does it, and it's a 2-goal lead for G2.
AJ, as the third man was rotating in quickly, he had the positioning, had the save, but then just didn't get the touch.
G2
It
is about to put together another shutout. This is one of the best defensive performances we've ever seen at a world championship as G2's masterclass continues.
They're so good, Stacks. They're picking apart FaZe Clan right now. Look at that shot
As
from
well.
JNAPS to
We'll see if that comes together. All three pieces are going to be needed if they want to take down G2 Esports.
chance here for first killer, and he strikes, getting the first goal for FaZe and the first goal in game two.
Well, there we go. So much for the shutout. As FaZe gets on the board very early on. Keeping the pressure on, though, is AJ. Now he's got options in the midfield. Gonna take this to ground himself, and Chicago waiting the whole time, and another goal line save. G2 have given themselves ample opportunity to come back in this game. Up to the heavens, but Atomic is there to stop him. Great pickups for FaZe Clan and G2 throughout the season.
What a pass.
And first killer in the way of AJ. It is the FaZe Clan way yet again.
Bounced off the V1 defense, and this time they saved their own shot. And they know how it feels to have some misdirection from your own team. First killer looking for the in-and-out save, doesn't find it, and it's Chicago who gets the first goal.
Chicago with his second of the series, and so important between these. Greatly favored G2, but will reality still hold here? Chicago, after the demolition, again on a 2-0.
It's the G2 charge! Chicago picked it up! One demo, Atomic bumping AJ! You can't save it if you can't put a hit!
Find a 50-50, but the pressure is going to die with that challenge. FaZe Clan not layered enough to keep things moving, but Atomic has it all planned out, and JNAPS is in position.
It's Atomic in the midfield! Gets the flip reset! You gotta get the ball off of him! Because if he gets it to that
Can I
back
help
wall-
you? And FaZe Clan just like, no thanks, just looking. 3-0. First killer has an open net here. Can JNAPS catch it? No, and first killer gets one back for FaZe.
A very common issue and mistake that we have known G2 to oftentimes overcommit, and there was also a demo. I'm not sure if it would have affected the third man.
Only Typical that can follow this play up. And his teammates have to retreat and stop another G2 onslaught that JNAPS rolls home, and that one may seal the deal in game 3.
See first killer last back. It's a great 50 from Chicago. AJ not back in time. Open lane
and
for
forcing some better challenges on offense. So I'm not surprised to see them overcommit, but the decision-making of when to overcommit seems to be off, as Atomic knows exactly when to go for a double tap. 5-1 G2.
Oh, Atomic. You can't give him that. It's automatic. Reese the double. Clean
Boosting,
and
reset.
easy.
Everybody's got plenty. Except, of course,
Big
Typical,
demo.
who's way downfield, and that means he's not in the play, but Chicago is, and he's got his 4th goal.
And the first shot worked as a fake. First killer got demoed. AJ expected a quicker shot to come through, and Chicago's
They'll be on
composure.
match point. And the teams that get to 3 wins first, they've been so great. JNAPS Another saved away by First Killer, and Typical was
Takes
there
over
as
again
well.
in
Midfield. JNAP's there to meet Typical. Comes down to First Killer, who got cold feet at the last moment. Thought Atomic had it. Now 1-on-2. First Killer. Oh, what a pass! Over to AJ. Tie game.
And you can see it creeping up. As soon as First Killer has time, and AJ on the wing, even JNAPS was
Go
caught.
for the shot. There, he's opting for the pass. There were two players in the net. Knew it was the better option. Executed well.
And
Got his team back into it. Here's Typical, looking to get them back in the lead, and he finds it.
And FaZe, a high-flying action team, slowing things down this time. You see AJ get some interference and Sip with the
Get around Chicago. One more to get around JNAPS, and the shot deflected away by Chicago. As he recovers. Double tap! Bang, bang on a tough angle.
What is this from AJ? Flipping into the angle. Finds it.
Had the read on that double. Atomic looking for a pass. G2 trying to get back in. Chicago, no, it's off. Atomic will put one in. And G2 bring the game within one.
And this all developed from their own corner. A big pass across. AJ had it read, but then backflipped on the play.
AJ needs one more touch instead of let it come to ground. First Killer
comes again.
Got around Chicago. Netward, and JNAPS comes back. Great recovery for the save as G2 keeps it scoreless for now, and Atomic there with another stop.
From these two teams.
The caution is there. Even with this one from JNAPS going off the ceiling. Does get the dunk. Does get the ball. Oh my God! JNAPS!
He still got it. JNAPS, the veteran, styling on the young gun. Alleviating.
No one back there as Atomic plays this one high. G2 still looking for control. Chicago keeps this up. JNAPS off the ceiling. He gets a touch. Follow-up from Atomic is in! G2 with the first goal!
Awkward ball off the ceiling.
Two of them win.
So difficult to read, and AJ left all. Top four has been the ceiling all season long. In big money moments like this, has to find a way to stop JNAPS, who's an absolute man on a mission.
Look at Atomic go from the ceiling all the way down to the ground.
Jay could not find the net. Typical will try. All he could find is Atomic right in his face.
Time running
out. As Atomic tried to jump in front of AJ, that slowed him down. Maybe just enough. JNAPS not there in time, but Chicago is as he slams the door shut right in FaZe's face again. The charge. Who else could do it but the Napman himself? The final countdown, counting FaZe out of the World Championship, and they get one more. A late Christmas gift with only 4 seconds left.
The pressure, just too much.
They literally made FaZe Clan tap out from the pressure. 3 seconds, 2, 1. G2 gets another shot at a world championship. They take down FaZe in 6.
All 3 players absolutely out of their mind in this series, playing the best I think I have ever seen G2 Esports look.
They're sneaking back in. They're just sneaking back into this tournament bit by bit. After a disastrous London major. Many questions are asked, but they're here to answer them. And Extra completely catches Furia off guard with a triple in the first 8 seconds.
Wake up call.
And them dominating, where they just circle around, denying clears, denying boosts, just completely smothering their opponents. Seeing how Furia will respond will be interesting, but so far, they have no response.
Trying to figure out why Yanks doesn't get a hold of this. I mean, he's in position.
Yeah.
It's through into the middle, can see it coming. I guess just had a little too much momentum play. It's a real double-edged sword for him because getting all over each other. Furia may concede a third one if they're not careful. That one's through everybody. It's going to come up empty, and Kaio will get him back in.
Challenge, I said they would. Challenge is what they will do.
Under from Extra allowed the goal from Furia there. They look like they've settled back into that midfield rotation, which is looking so solid. Double on target with the reset. Wait to regain Extra.
Huge recovery from Extra. Great bump from Seiko as well, taking away the recovery option from Furia on the backboard and making sure to get that all the way to the right side.
By the South American team. They've definitely got plenty of levels to go to. There's an attempted back play, that's backboard. It's available, and this time, it is in the back of the net.
Huge passing play from Furia. Card, way to not think too hard about it. Don't try and beat Extra to the net. Just make sure it gets back
to Jan.
Oh!
Seiko takes over.
That was a great beat by Jan. The pressure's going to continue off the back of that one. Card gets the pass, last man, and then
they do it again.
You just
against
won't
Extra, not a position that you want to find yourself in. Extra tends the windows, now Seiko transitions. Jan up against him, but what a stop!
Still BDS piling on the pressure. Jan now with the breakaway.
Keep that pressure going. Infield might be the option here. Instead, Seiko, backboard!
What? And just like that, Furia come back and win game one.
Somewhere, make him work Extra.
Well, it's very typical, isn't it? Where you learn how you're supposed to play. Oh, wait a minute, Carl!
Oh!
What a fake.
And I think Seiko's posture says it all there. He leans back, puts his hand to his head. They are just getting outplayed at the moment.
This needs to look clean. This needs to look almost boring in a bit of a way. This needs to be military with precision. Off the back. 1-0.
As for precision, you shall receive. Look at this cut from Seiko right above Kyle and off to the shoulder, and then again dotting it over the back shoulder to where they can't
no reason to miss that.
on.
That just conceded possession again, so he was absolutely going for the ball there. Missed it. Card went for the bump. He's actually on goal. Oh my goodness! Well, it's falling apart for Furia. Pretty sure Card had ball cam off there. He probably doesn't even know where the ball is. Yeah, he's trying to demo Monkey Moon, and he hits the ball into his own net. You know, one of them, fair enough, BDS pressured well. The other one, bit of a random goal that Furia didn't really have much to play in. Now Seiko, that's much better!
Well,
with authority this time. Double taps in a third.
Authority is the right word. Card asked to come up with it from ahead so often. Got so comfortable controlling a game, buying time, forcing people to make the perfect play to beat
Okay.
Turn in 4.
Well, you know, earlier I said I don't think they solved the problem at 2-0. This is really getting impressive now for BDS. Extra down to Monkey Moon. Gorgeous approach to the back. Two are a bit messy. Second two, clean as you like.
Monkey Moon, number 5. Furia, they might have the ice, but BDS are turning up the heat. 5-0. This one is done.
That's just an aggressive kickoff as well. Monkey Moon
achieves first and then to you, Johnny. Given what we've seen, usually we'd see a game like this and say, this changes everything. Given what we've seen from Furia, as there's number 6, gives me a little bit more time to get some answers from you. Does this worry you at all for Furia, or are they very much a go next, last game doesn't matter?
Yeah, Johnny said it, go next. Especially when you finally Card just gonna sling one down the middle, see what happens.
Oh, he might go the whole way.
Whoa!
Monkey Moon had to be so aware of that one. Is it going to be a temporary stop, or is this their opportunity to get a goal?
Whoa.
That is actually in a good position for Extra. Goes in.
What a finish by Extra. Decision making.
Wow.
Has been exceptional for BDS here. Jan's right there in front of the play. Extra just goes for placement.
In that corner. And they didn't think that there was any way BDS was going to win a challenge against 2 of their members, and then it just pinches over everybody's shoulder. As that might be 2. And Extra collects another one, and now you kind of scratch your head. Okay, fine, you got one that we weren't ready for. This one we probably should have been, and you still found the back.
This is starting to get...
Last touch. Failing to get past now. One more chance, but it's a routine save for Monkey Moon. You know, that's close to the net. Game tell you is epic. You're not going to stop that one, though. Infield pass proves to be the way to end Furia's goal drought.
You need those sharp passes in towards the middle. It's the only way you're going to be there, and you're going to have to breathe.
Furia know they've got to send someone to the ball at all times. BDS have been following up quickly when it does drop down in the middle.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, it worked!
Oh!
He hit the bump. I was just about to say, it's these type of plays that aren't working and they turn it in.
We didn't know. The camera never saw him. Yan up against Monkey Moon, back into the midfield. BDS prodding, probing. Are they scoring? Extra does it!
They thought that they were going to have a little bit of space to work with here with Furia, but Seiko throws them all for a loop, goes back into the corner, and Monkey Moon forcing Kaio
But
to play
BDS
that.
keeping it up. How important was that? Card intercepts, booms the ball.
Oh my!
And
Oh, he got him!
Oh!
Now Card puts on the side. How close can you get?
Oh, and there
Furia
might be
was still
contact.
rotating back. You see Kaio finally is there. Yan, only as far as Seiko.
Oh!
Monkey Moon!
Oh! Monkey Moon slots it in the top corner. Kaio with an awkward back wall read. Didn't get the contact that he wanted.
Is there anything in it though?
BDS 3 in a row. Can they make it 4? Monkey Moon has to avoid the hit! He can't do it! Yan is too strong!
I think they got 2 or 3 huge blocks as BDS trying to clear the ball, and
See
finally,
you later, pal.
The challenge.
See you later.
It's going to keep BDS guessing. How about this for approach? Yes, the very slow shots on target. Still proved to be awkward. It's out. Doubles on target. It's off the post. And Extra's follow-up is there.
What a pass from Monkey Moon. Steals it in the corner, gets back to the ball, and Card's like, what? How did you even
BDS
get
was
back?
dangerous when Extra's playing like this. A team full of players who can get through for one.
Oh,
That's open. Extra! Silences the World Championship crowd. And could that be the winner that sends BDS to the final? Wherewithal to just fake the challenge and completely dispossess Furia's offense. And now Kaio with the bravery, mind game on his own goal line, but now it's Monkey Moon!
They miss a boost pad in the corner. BDS spots the error, jumps all over it. Doesn't matter that they saved the first few. They've got so many
Trouble
people.
now, 39 seconds to go.
let's see what they've got the kickoff. Seiko, it's going to be his own opportunity. Furia, not getting it! BDS! This is their time!
And even still, you can see Extra just goes, okay, let's go. Doesn't matter, they're up 3 now, and they're still like,
On a collision course with G2.
One of the greatest timeouts ever called. BDS demolish Furia. Ladies and gentlemen, your grand finals. G2 BDS.
It was Queso in LA, it's BDS in Texas. They get Europe to a 4th consecutive LAN final this season. They don't miss out on any, and look at the elation from BDS.
what a special moment for these two teams to face off. It's the last series of Rocket League here this year. And BDS gonna start off strong. Extra on the board first.
Extra didn't take long. Only 11 seconds in. You saw Seiko threatening the double tap. Chicago got a piece of it.
And he starts off on the right wheel for BDS. Monkey Moon and Extra both committing on the play. Atomic knows it's open, and he's gonna give G2 the tie.
G2, the instant response here in game 1. Trading blows between these two titans, and it's Atomic with the open net.
And
And you saw
Seiko and Extra both closed on this rotation. G2 able to get to the ball first. Seiko, quick read around the corner. Hard stop! Seiko right into the G2 net.
finds the angle in between the G2 defenders. We just talked about how lethal he is in this spot, in the box.
JNABS, no boost, not much he can do. Monkey Moon lets it rip. Whoa, for Seiko, back to Seiko, saved!
G2 falling apart defensively there.
FAZE.
Nobody getting a touch.
That backboard has been unavailable totally for G2 to work with. Monkey Moon, slight touch in front, and another goal! Seiko cannot be stopped!
BDS barreling through the G2 defense once again. It's Monkey Moon bumping the last man of Chicago out of the way. Seiko wants. Well, a win here at the World Championship would certainly cement them as Rocket League's best.
And the guy they added this season, Seiko, well, hang on a second! Monkey Moon has something to say, and that's a 2-goal lead.
Another one just breaking down the G2 defense. A great touch from Seiko with pace off the backboard. And Monkey Moon
Nothing
there
developing. I think it's something off the kickoff, but Atomic, he's shaking off the play. Gets back to it in time. Hang on a second. 2 touches, and the knapsack has appeared.
Hello! JNAPS is here to play in game 2, and maybe an opportunity for G2 to wake up. And JNAPS stole that. G2 struggling to find any possession here against BDS.
They have stabilized. They're not getting pressured nearly as often. And here comes another one off the bar. A shot underneath. Atomic shows up too.
You ask and you shall receive. Atomic, the rebound off the crossbar, but look at the control from JNAPS. The first touch to settle the ball. He couldn't fit. Looking for space. These long clears have really paid off. BDS, though, have weathered the storm, and now Monkey Moon, he's got a wide open net, and BDS into the lead. Unbelievable. It bounces all the way in. Chicago reaching with his fingertips to a world title.
Oh, a big miss. No one from G2's there. They went for the dunk. Now Monkey Moon's downfield. A pass in front. Shot. Goal! One game away from a championship.
This is why Seiko's on BDS. The pass across the box. The last man in Chicago.
History break itself already today. We've seen the iciest team in Rocket League lose. And Atomic, he says, guess what? This match ain't over yet.
Good morning, G2. The crowd going crazy for that goal as they finally get on the board.
But they've only ever been able to break through once. As who's set up in front, Monkey Moon gets there again, and he always seems to be the guy that denies G2. But he's gone this time! Chicago has opened the gate!
The big kahuna belly flopping on that ball. Chicago, massive goal.
But kicking it up, and Chicago up quickly for the ball, forces Seiko to push it back to the opposite corner.
Good work again from BDS.
Oh, it's open.
How quick they get out. Extra was wide open. Extra. How did he get that angle, and what happened to the defense of G2? I don't think anyone was expecting Seiko to get a light touch out to Extra. Extra just need a little bit more work done.
It could all end here on Wasteland, and BDS! They smell it! They taste it! They want that championship!
That's how you take the wind out of the sails of G2, and JNAPS not getting the challenge. Doesn't get any easier. And not to mention BDS now 15-1 when they're scoring first, and now they're gonna get another one. Extra has stepped up in this grand final.
Extra, extra! I got a second one! Bounce it off your car, put it in your net!
They've got to work on the kickoff, first of all. G2 letting them in, and big shaky off of that kickoff. Now Extra again for 3, it's off the post. JNAPS makes the save. Another one off the post from BDS. Early, it's denied again. And maybe BDS, less than a minute left to go.
Up high, JNAPS, he's got a lot in the tank. He's got the backboard open, but it's taken away! Monkey Moon diving back again! G2, deflated. And they've got nothing. BDS, one more! Goal! Monkey Moon puts the dagger into G2's heart!
There are no more questions that can be asked.
On the corner. G2 to the scrapyard. Team BDS to the hall. Your world champions.
Team BDS stands alone at the top of the world. Legends in the making. Now, legends made.
No more questions. The book is complete.
Fans, give it up for your winners and new Rocket League champions of the world, Team BDS!
The tournament has been long. The year has been long. For everybody here in attendance, all 13,000 of you, and for everybody watching at home, I give you the best team in the world, BDS.